And we're actually going to get it okay. So Fnatic with a very powerful 2v2 bot lane. A lot of lane dominance, pretty good scaling, very powerful siege later on into the game, and a lot of roaming prowess with things like the Corki package and the Pike mobility as well.
Might be getting locked up here in the mid lane as Selfmade
Just used
for a gank.
E-medic, so that's kind of the window I was looking at, but they're not going to go yet. Here it comes.
Oh, they're going to go. Knuckle down. Nukeduck will flash away. The face breaker not quite in the right place from Selfmade.
Yep. So they get a flash out though, which is definitely a good advantage to have. Stun comes down.
Jackshaw's going to flash away. He always used by Upset as well. So currently we are 3 summoners to 1 down in favor of that Fnatic bottom lane.
Hylissang has run out of health to try and set up a play in the bot side of the map.
Xerxes has been spotted going up towards top side here. You can see Bwipo's just going to stay underneath his turret, but Xerxes already in place to proxy the wave.
I think they're looking for that dive, my friend. The recall is going to come through. Bwipo's pretty healthy. He is prepping the barrel. Okay. Oh, here we go.
So Nemesis has TP. Nemesis can join this fight. He's only level 4 though. Bwipo's going to try and get away. Locked up underneath the turret. Alphari taking it up. They can't quite get the damage down. Bwipo will fall. Xerxes goes down as well. 1 for 1 and a 2 for 1 in the top lane.
Best case scenario for Bwipo, honestly. That will be a big kill onto him. I feel like the Hylissang is setting up for the hook.
Jackshaw's going to get hit once again. He's caught. He's locked in place. One more order from Reckless would be enough, but Hylissang takes it. TP used to the top lane by Bwipo to get himself back in there, but Fnatic coming out swinging here, Vedius.
Yeah, it feels like that we're seeing a bit of the fact that they tried to put pressure on this Gangplank. I think that's exactly what you need to do, especially when you have a matchup where Alphari is so favored. You can see that the CS discrepancy is already starting to build.
Spring, which is, you think you're going to fight us in a 2v1, everyone is here. We're all diving in, we're all taking the fight, and we have a numbers advantage.
Selfmade
going down towards the bottom lane. Upset, face breaking, manages to jump into the magical journey and gets himself away. Xerxes might look to turn this one around. Will just force Selfmade away for the moment.
So Selfmade just missing the flash there. Flash comes in from Hylissang.
That was a little bit greedy, but he's going to get the hook back, and Jack Troll is quite low. The Caretaker's trying healing him up. The Ignite is ticking in the final tick of it from Hylissang. Will get the kill. Nukeduck's trying to get down here as well, but Nemesis has TP'd in.
It's fast.
It's pretty speedy. Going to go through the shrine left by the Scuttle Crab and won't quite be able to get there.
No. He will, maybe once they start roaming around looking for picks, but even then, like, it's not like Corki just falls off a cliff late game. Gangplank is also very strong, and now Fnatic is looking to even get an advantage in the top lane.
Alphari has no flash, and he is RKO'd back into the team fight. There's the, back into the skirmish. The Haymaker comes out, and Bwipo secures his 2nd kill of the game.
Good gank there from Selfmade. Alleviates some of it because the root comes through, all the stun lands, makes it easy for the flourish to follow up. And, like, the chain CC is just so brutal. Speaking of chain CC, here it comes in.
Stoppers back, Selfmade, but the Haymaker will come in and save him for the moment. Nemesis doing a lot of damage down. Xerxes is going to flash forward, gets the kill, but Nemesis to try and turn this one around. Alphari has joined the fight, and that Rift Hold should be able to force Origin away. Hylissang still looking for this. Alphari probably not the target he wanted. Good flash from Alphari, though, as Hylissang will pop the Ghost Water dive and get himself back to safety.
So OG, though, will be pretty happy with that. Lose a little bit of farm, but now they're looking for a play in top lane.
Bwipo has flash, has Cannon Barrage. We've seen him turn around to 2v1 already in this game. Alphari's going to take a bit of damage from the Cannon Barrage, and Xerxes forced away. And, yeah, Bwipo just walks out of that.
You can see how challenging it can be.
Will be their 2nd dragon of the game. True Shot Barrage is going to come in, but it's not going to do enough. And Selfmade put down that Rift Hold. Upset, traditionally known as a very good Ezreal player. Hasn't had the best of laning phases here, as Jackshaw's been caught out a couple of times, and Nukeduck's now the target. The stun doesn't land. Nukeduck steals away the ult, but here comes Hylissang. X marks the spot. And Hylissang secures his first ulti kill of the game. Bwipo being chased off here in the bottom lane. He can just eat those oranges and get himself out.
Yeah, Training Force already completed for Bwipo. 12.5 minutes into the game. Fnatic with a really good pick. And
off-tank karma that we do often see, or we at least know a lot about.
We know Shakurez.
Also known as Expected Light, talks about it all the time. Hylissang here caught with Temper Fate. He's able to flash away. Reckless flashes as well, though, which does mean their flashes will not be up for that next dragon fight.
Really well played. Often you'll see things like Spirit's Visage being built. Nukeduck could be in a lot of trouble. I think he's in fact in a lot of trouble.
I think he might be dead, Vedius.
Yes, that is in fact probably the worst case scenario for Nukeduck.
In my medical opinion, that is what happened.
Yes, completed relatively recently. Goes wide.
So Hylissang, that was blind. That's why it went as wide as it did when all of Origin were just stacking up on each other. And Hylissang will be able to...
Here we go, man. So you need to warm your lungs up. The fight's about to come. This could heavily dictate the outcome of this game.
Nukeduck steals the Pike ult. There's a Ruton Jacktron on the backline. Upset standing forward here. Hillisang's going to regen once again, but Whipper steps forward, and there's the cannon barrage. Upset down, has to use the heal. Xerxes coming in from the side as well, and Nemesis packages away. Reckless has been clearing minions in the mid lane this entire time. Nukeduck though is going to step forward. There's the heal, the Tempered Fate. Onto Whipper. Reckless stepping back. Curtain call. Looking to make this curtains for Origin. Nukeduck the first on the menu. He's sliding those shots around the Alphari, and now Alphari goes down for the double. Whipper will take it. 8-2 for Fnatic. A 5,000 gold lead, and Vedius. Fnatic seem to have found their form.
And that Bard ultimate, I'm kind of in two minds about Medic, because to me it felt like Nukeduck was actually in a really good position, and OG could have actually looked to follow up on a fight there, because there was a lot of poke being thrown both sides. She is super obnoxious for this exact reason, and now Fnatic may have overcommitted because Origin is looking to get the collapse.
You can see Nukeduck coming in from the side. Selfmade's going to get slowed up with the GLP, and the chase is on. Nukeduck looking for Selfmade. No flash, no real escape here. The Magical Journey's going to lock up Hillisang as Selfmade goes down. Hillisang able to dodge across the wall, gets the double root, and Jacktron and Alphari might be dead, but the death from below doesn't quite connect. However, 2 kills for Bwipo as he gets his second double of the game. Upset eats a barrel to the back. There's the triple. Xerxes jumps onto Hillisang as he goes down as well. But Nukeduck locked up. Give it to Bwipo. Oh, it could have been a quadra. Could have been a quadra for Bwipo, but Fnatic just sweep away Origin. And it's another great fight for them. 7,000 gold ahead here, Vedius.
What could
destroyed in these fights. They're getting defeated time after time after time. And with the Dragon coming up in 30 seconds, that is soul for Fnatic if they can get it. And they're looking for a fight. Origin here, stepping forward. Once again, Jacktron's going to use the Magical Journey to get himself away, and Origin will reset the fight. Xerxes down towards the bottom side of this is the Temple.
Okay, here we go.
That's Nemesis, that's Reckless, that's the 280 carries, but you can't follow up. You don't have anything. You don't have an Ornn, you don't have a Call of the Forge Code. You've got no way to get into that front line. It's all on Xerxes trying to catch someone out, trying to get through the side of the fight. And right now, Origin just can't do that. Fnatic once again reset. They slow it down, they take it down a notch, and right, you can see Origin trying to do what they can. Xerxes in a good position, but Bwipo as a front line is just too darn powerful. Barrel after barrel after barrel, and now Nemesis pops a ward in, spots himself out, and now can look for that flank. He's got the package. Here goes Xerxes. Hillisang goes down, but Nemesis gets in from the side, and Upset is deleted by Reckless and Fnatic. The Dragon will go down. Xerxes all by his lonesome off towards the top side of this fight. Fnatic can chase him as he goes into that Void Assault. The root's not going to land. The barrel chain doesn't matter. Xerxes will have to bounce over this wall. And Bwipo and crew are... Okay, Selfmade's like, you're not getting away from me this time, Xerxes. He's got some raid. He's trying to squat. No, he's not getting away, Betty.
Are you sure?
He's got some bug spray, okay? Here goes Bwipo. Bug spray.
And that will be Man of Selfmade, and Nemesis is going to look to secure it with the control ward now removing all vision.
So I quite like the 2-man, especially if Bwipo can act as a bodyguard. Temper Fate going out. Jacktron pops it on himself and might get popped as he comes back up. Reckless can't quite get the auto attacks in. There's the curtain call, and there's Hillisang with the death from below. X marks the spot, and Hillisang finds his treasure.
Root.
See the jump away here from Xerxes. Bwipo diving forward with the flash, looking for those connection with the barrels, but Fnatic will just take the tower for the moment as Origin retreat back into their base. Xerxes needs to reset, regen, get some health back, and Fnatic are having none of it. They're not letting this one wait. They go in, Hillisang looking from the death from below into the stun with the Phantom Undertow, couldn't quite land it. Lands the hook on Upset, but there's a showstopper on Nukeduck, and it's a 1-for-1 in this fight. The reset's going to come out from Xerxes as he rejoins the fight. Upset trying to step forward, trying to get these auto attacks in, can't quite land the Mystic shots. Xerxes is still on the chase though, and in the end with the Void Spikes, looks like he might back away. Reckless actually caught out just a little bit, but Fnatic have enough damage for this state of the game. Right now, the Elder Dragon is up in 9 seconds. Fnatic looking to take their 7th win of the split and separate themselves from the teams tied in 6th place. Nemesis, I mean, what? He's behind them.
Flanking Corki with the package.
Jacktron. You said you were improving the team's shot calling and decisive plays. Well, I've decided that you are going to be dead as Fnatic find a pick, and now we're going to push in the mid lane. They will get this inhibitor. They can set up for the Elder Dragon. They might actually just look for 2 inhibs instead, but Selfmade has been a little bit caught out. Pops the Haymaker to try and keep himself alive. The Showstopper's going to pull him back, and here comes Bwipo. Double barrels trying to get in. The curtain call lands onto Nukeduck. Upset with a True Shot Barrage. Really doesn't do too much, and the final shot of the curtain call will hit Alphari. And Fnatic will just push this inhibitor. They can even go top. Nemesis just needs to clear out a couple of these minions, and that wave will push in, and he can go for this inhibitor as well.
Yeah, I think that while that was a good pick for OG, it doesn't really change the scope of the game right now. The inhibitor is going to drop. Unfortunately for OG, they'll play 1,000 OG. Gonna kick this one off. So here we go. This is the do or die play. They're trying to sneak it away. They don't realize that there is a ward in the pit, and Fnatic have full information.
This feels like it could hurt OG. Edison coming in, reckless there.
Self-made.
To try and do what he can. The hook misses. Not almost kills off because over the Ultrix. So all the way, Nemesis caught up with the temple fade. They might use twice. Somebody hit. He's going to go away. And TP coming in from River. The T joins the fray. Fnatic trying to tie it up. Look at the damage. Nemesis is putting down. He's zoned up on 3 players. Origin is fighting himself. Elder Dragon resets them. They're rejoining this fight. Coming down through that blue bar area. Dirty Dangle with the bottom that almost gets rooted. The heals come down on the Hunter. He's not sensed on our fire, so he's very much a lead hard and just trying to keep his AD carry alive and trying to get Knuckles to do everything he can. Newton's gonna back, he's got the typo, and he's gonna TP into this fight. Where's the ward? Where's the ward? He's wanting to try, but instead he decides to play around the minions. He doesn't want to be part of this fight, just now he needs to make sure his Nexus is still alive and by getting pulled on forward by Killers River. Down to about half HP, but hits the TP and he goes down. He doesn't get the dragon, it's secured by Fnatic. And you can see the Elders do it twice out of Fnatic as they are looking for these fights. Jack Troll always down, Snowflake can't quite get close enough, but Fire has already fallen. And watch the dragons smite Origin as Fnatic just destroy them. And the Elder Dragon, 22 kills to 7, an Infernal Soul, an Elder, and the Nexus in their sights.
A one-sided stomp coming out of the Origin.
And the Fnatic faithful have had a failure of a split so far, but today it turns around.
A huge win for Fnatic. In the context of the standings, in the context of how they played, you could see the elation on their face, really, just erupting in excitement after what was an extremely clean game from Fnatic. Jhin, definitely not a pick I was expecting.